How's it going, ScrubGamers? Welcome back to another video here at ScrubGames, and today we have another of our discussion videos. And for this one, it's going over the first competitive season, and that is gonna begin soon. So stay tuned for that, because we're gonna go over it and basically detail what exactly is included in the first competitive season. And don't forget, if you haven't already, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Keeps you updated with my videos as and when they drop, and by clicking the notification bell, you can get alerts when my videos do drop, so you can watch them there and then, or at a later time that suits you best. So we're going to get into the video and check out and find out what is going to be detailed in the first competitive season. So, for the Star Wars Unlimited organized play scene, it's kind of split into two different sides. You have the casual play, and you have the competitive play. Now, you might be wondering where the competitive play is, as we haven't seen any for the first set. So, usually when you get a game, you have it for the first set. You have some competitive play as well as casual. But rest assured, we will have some during set 2 and onwards. So, for set 2 to 3 and 4 and onwards like that, we'll get some competitive play. And if you aren't sure what the difference between casual play is and competitive play, then let's just quickly go over it. So, casual play, as the term would suggest, are casual events. These, for the Star Wars Unlimited card game, come in the form of pre-release events, weekly play, and store showdowns. So the focus of these casual events are for players to just have a lot of fun, and also provide opportunities for both newer players to learn the game, and also veteran players to try out new decks and strategies for basically anything you're interested in. And even if you have no interest in the actual competitive scene at all, then you still have your local game store to take part in for casual play. Now, if you're interested in the competitive scene, then competitive play is definitely something you should be interested in, because the focus of competitive events is to provide an opportunity for players to test their skills and strategy against one another in a fair and competitive environment. And this is where the glory and prestige can be found, with large-scale tournaments and amazing prize pools, hopefully, to look forward to. Now, we don't exactly know what we're going to get for these big events, because we haven't seen or we haven't been told or anything about what the kits are for planetary qualifiers, but we'll see them as soon as they are known. Basically, as soon as the stores have them and stuff, we'll find out to see what we're actually playing for. Because at the moment, the competitive play events will be normally the competitive play events will be awarded tournament points, with the number of points being awarded depending on how well you place, and these points will be tied to your profile on the Star Wars Unlimited official website. And if you accumulate enough tournament points, you can earn yourself an invitation to the Star Wars Unlimited Galactic Championship. Now, we even have an idea of what the from FFG, what the organized play structure will look like, and that's what you have on screen at the moment. So you have the left side is for the casual play, where you go for pre-release, weekly play, and store showdown. So before a set is officially released, you have a pre-release to kind of get a taste of the set and try it out. Then once the set's released, you have weekly play, where you can go and try out the cards from that new set, play it locally for casual fun events. And then, as a more of a higher tier casual event, you've got store showdowns where you compete for some pretty nice prizes. Like for the set 1, we had the store showdown where you get for participation, you got the takedown alternative art promo. That was quite nice. And then if you played out to top 8, you had the top 8 Mace Windu promo. And I believe for set 2 coming up, we have some more of those and different ones as well. And for the set 2 ones, the participation prize is the Alt Art Lady Proxima, I think it's called. And then you have the top 8 being a little bit different, not as chase-worthy or as great as Mace Windu, but it's I can't remember what the name of the bounty is. It's the yellow bounty that lets you play something for free when it's claimed. So that's what you still have for casual play. And for competitive play, as you can see, you have regional qualifiers, sector qualifiers, and planetary qualifiers that will qualify you to enter into the Galactic Championship. Now, for the first competitive scene, we'll be getting that in set 2, and it'll be season 0, and this will bring us planetary qualifiers that will lead up to the all-important Galactic Championship. And for the UK, we have a grand total of 3 planetary qualifiers in October during set 2, with more to come during set 3. Now, we don't have an idea, as I said, of what the planetary qualifier kit will contain, but we do know that they will provide the winner of each winner of each planetary qualifier will get a day 1 buy, so completely missing and skipping the first day of the Galactic Championship, and go straight onto day 2, which is great. So you skip the entire first day, no need to play that, and just go straight into playing in day 2. Now, even though I did say for the competitive events you'll be awarded tournament points, but for Season 0, FFG have confirmed that we won't be having tournament points, as these will start being awarded with Season 1. So for Season 0, no tournament points, but Season 1 going on forward, we'll have the tournament points being awarded. Now you might be wondering, when and where are these free galactic planetary qualifiers? These free planetary qualifiers for the UK, because you might be interested in taking part in them or wanting to play. Well, these are across the UK, not as spread out as you would want, and these are the free dates. So they're all in October. Remember, they're all in October. So all in one date, because they kind of try and got them sorted out as quickly as possible, so we can actually have these events. And when you get something as quickly as that, they might not be spread out as well, but we at least have some events to look forward to. So the first one we have in October is at Patriot Games in Sheffield, and this is on the 12th of October, so you can look forward to that. So that's the first one. And I don't think I've ever been to Patriot Games with any other card game, I'm sure, but normally they always see their name popping up for events across many card games. I think they're quite a big store, quite popular one as well. So this could be quite nice. And we got Firestorm Games in Cardiff, so that's the one that's the so you got Patriot Games Sheffield, which has been the more Midlands one, north of England at least, and you got Cardiff being the one for the south, and the one that's not too far south. If you think about where in the UK it is for the south, it's not too far from London, not the furthest. And even then, if you go for if people place in Cornwall and stuff, that's a little bit closer than if it was close to London. Stuff being almost, not exactly, but almost middle of the south is not too bad. But still, it's a pretty good one. And Firestorm Games always hosts events. And even though for Firestorm Games, there's been since they moved to the bigger store, most of the games I've played at their store have been not run the greatest. Hopefully that gets corrected and made better, because I remember the last showdown I went to there for set 1, it was advertised as best of 3. It wasn't until a day of when we turned up just before the player briefing, it was announced it was now best of 1, meaning that if you prepared your deck for best of 3, that is now best of 1, which was a pretty terrible thing to do on the day of it. But that one for Cardiff is on the 19th of October, so look forward to that one. So literally the week after. And then the week after that, we have the last one being way up north. If you want a further north one to have all those Scotland players that are interested in playing the game, you have Mox in the Hole in Edinburgh on the 26th of October. Now, that's a pretty one, because I've always heard good things about Mox in the Hole. I've seen him do big events and stuff as well, and it's nice to actually, considering how far north, even further, the Scotland is, and I think I've seen quite a few players from Scotland in Scotland for Star Wars. It's nice to have one up further north, and this is another one I'll be looking forward to do, because Cardiff is one that's quite close to me, and Mox in the Hole is probably another one I want to go for. I do want to try and go as many as possible, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to make 3 in a row, because that's a lot of travelling, but I'm going to make as many as I physically can, and I hope you all do as well, because these are the first planetary qualifiers. And remember, these give you if the winner gets to skip the entire first day of the Galactic Championships. Now, we don't know where the Galactic Championships will be, but we do know that these are being great events to it. And also, once we find out more about what's in the kit, it could be even more of a drive to go and play. And they're normally usually quite good events, because even with the UKG events, they were quite fun playing, quite good. This is just a great game to play in, and it's nice for getting more events and actually competitive scene, because I think they did explain that they wanted to do a competitive scene, but they didn't want to do it straight away for set 1, because with a single set doing a competitive season, you kind of stuck with a small meta game, where it's the same decks over and over, and just one popular deck, you just play that. We even got for Dragon Ball for the first set, it was just you played this one deck, it's the best deck, and don't play anything else. And that's not something you want to have, but then there is more flexibility in different decks for this game, so it's quite nice to have that. Now, for these events, the stores will be putting out links to the events with details, ticket links, details, and registration information. That should be up soon enough, so just be on the lookout for that. and hopefully it'll be posted up in the groups as well when there are tickets to go live. I know from my Discord, as soon as any of them go live, I'll be spamming that in my Discord to say, if you're going to this one of the planetary qualifiers, register now, and so look out for that. That is it for this. So that is the information we've got for season, the competitive season. Not too much, but we got a decent amount, because before we had no clue what was going on, like when it's going to happen, when it's going to start. Now we have an idea of when it's going to start, what's going to go on, and kind of where the first lot of events are going. So that is it for today. Thank you for watching. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.
Like a boss.